And we're going to switch gears to the NBA, where the New York Knicks, their season is already in the tank, sitting at 2-8. We're only a tenth of the way through the season, and it looks like their season is all but over. They're straight garbage after a disappointing offseason. You know, that offseason that we've been talking about for years now. The offseason where they were supposed to sign Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. Well, they couldn't even get Kemba Walker, and their season is a wrap. If you look at it last year, look at their record last year. They go 17-65. This year, they're 2-8. So if you combine last year's record with this year's record, that puts them at 19-73. And that is the last year the New York Knicks have won a championship, 1973. And it's gotten so bad so early that their general manager and their team president, Steve Mills and Scott Perry, felt they had to have a press conference to address the slow start by the New York Knicks.
Hey guys, we just felt like, given that this is our 10th game, we felt we had an obligation to come and speak to you guys. Obviously, Scott and I are not happy with where we are right now. We think the team's not performing to the level that we anticipated or we expected it to perform at, and it's something that we think we collectively have to do a better job of delivering the product on the floor that we said we would do at the start of this season. We still believe in our coaching staff. We believe in the plan that Scott and I put together and the players that we've assembled, but we also have to acknowledge that we haven't played at the level we expected to play at.
And yes, that was very weird. You see the president and the GM, they have an impromptu press conference after their 2-8 start. You don't see that. But here's what probably happened. You got Madison Square Garden, they get blown out by the Cleveland Cavaliers, and you heard that crowd. The New York Knicks got booed worse than Drake did at Camp Flogna.
Like I said, I'm here for you tonight. If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight.
By the way, I just want to say, who boos Drake? You don't deserve Drake, and you should be embarrassed with yourself. How dare you boo Drizzy, Drake? And then yesterday after practice, they asked David Fizdale, how much support does he feel like he has from this organization?
Just the fact that we talk every day. You know, we're in constant communication with each other. We're very raw with each other, good or bad. None of us have an ego about it. We're all on the same page of where we're trying to get to. You know, and at the end of the day, we're all in this together.
Have you gotten any assurances?
I got a 2.5-year contract. That's my insurance. You know, that's our business. The insurance is about that I have a contract.
And then Frank Isola of The Athletic, he reports that the Knicks, they're interested in Raptors GM Masai Ujiri. Really? You know who else is interested in Masai Ujiri? Everyone. Every NBA team would love them some Masai Ujiri. Look at the Washington Wizards. They damn near gave him their entire franchise for him to head their basketball operations. The move for them is, hey, we get Masai Ujiri, and then they think they're going to get Giannis Antetokounmpo. All the reports suggest that they believe if they get Masai Ujiri, that Masai Ujiri will land them Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that's a great idea, Knicks. He's going to pair nicely with all those other free agency signings you're going to get, right? He's going to look great alongside LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, all those players that were supposed to go to the Knicks. You know, guys like Zion Williamson. Look, the Knicks are absolutely delusional, and what they need to do, they don't need to worry about David Fizdale, because David Fizdale is a solid head coach, and I want you to tell me an NBA team that's going to make the playoffs this year without an all-star player, because the Knicks, they have 0 all-stars on their roster right now, so to expect David Fizdale to win with this group, you're out of your mind. So what the Knicks need to do, they need to blow this thing up. They need to fire GMs. In my opinion, it needs to get extreme here. Adam Silver, he needs to come in here and he needs to find a way to get James Dolan to sell this New York Knicks team. I know people have been saying that for years, but now it becomes time for the league to do something, because it's going on 2-3 decades now now where this team has not been relevant. They're not a championship contender, and they need this franchise to start doing something. Look what Brooklyn has with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Well, hey, guys like Masai Ujiri, they're not stupid enough to join teams with James Dolan. So, Adam Silver, we've lost all hope in James Dolan and the New York Knicks. You better do something.